This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
I'm Javon Watson and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. How is everybody doing? Is everybody doing well? Well, let me know. Let me know how you guys are doing. I look forward to hearing from you all, to know how your day went. Monday is the start of the week for many people. Monday is the day where a lot of things happen. Monday is the day where I know persons start to get into their routine of things and progress forward with everything. So I look forward to hearing, and also reading what you guys have to say in relation to what sort of day Monday was for you guys, and we process it from there. So it's a big summer ahead. And for many reasons, you all are quite aware. The Gold Cup is in June. We're in the month of April. In the next 7 weeks, the English Premier League, the Championship, League One, and League Two will come to an end. And what does that mean in particular? Well, May 28th, I repeat, May 28th will be the end of, that's right, the English Premier League. It'll be the end of the Premier League for the 2022-2023 season. And the 2023-2024 season does not commence until August 12, 2023. All right? So I'm glad that you're aware about that matter in particular. Now that we have that sorted out, why are we having a discussion of this nature? Well, if you look at the title of the video and the thumbnail, you will exactly get to where I'm headed with this. And we'll analyze the facts and then we proceed forward from there. So, as made mention, the English Premier League ends on May 28th. All right, May 28th. Good. And just so that you guys are aware of other dates, the 2023 edition of the CONCACAF Gold Cup, June 16 to July 16. Now, I know Jamaica will not be in the preliminaries. Jamaica will be in the group stage of the Gold Cup. So technically, June 24 to July 16. But those 8 days will also be crucial. And I'll explain why as well. So follow with me. May 28, 2023 is the end of the English Premier League season. All right. Hey, how are you doing, Claudette? I hope you're doing well. So follow with me now. On the screen right now, what do you see? You see the latter stages of the UEFA Europa Conference League. Why are we discussing this? Well, it's because we have a Jamaican international that is playing his trade deep in the competition with West Ham United. And who is that? That's Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio and West Ham United will face Ghent of Belgium on April 13 and 20. I fully expect West Ham United to get through and advance to the semi-finals. As you all know, West Ham United advanced to the semi-finals of the UEFA Europa League last season, and to go deep in another European competition is absolutely fantastic. Yes, you could call it a third-tier European competition, but it is great to see the involvement of a Jamaican international deep within the competition of the Europa League itself. The semi-finals, May 11 and May 18, and the final, look when the final will be played, June 7. And you see where it will be played? In Prague. June 7 in Prague. That's some 11 days before the Gold Cup. Right? 11 days before the Gold Cup. What does this mean? Write down the date, June 7. Okay? June 7. Write down the day right now. Well, what about the championship? Because you do have a situation. Hey, Mr. United, hope you're doing well. So just make it clear, June 7. That's the final of the UEFA Europa Conference League. What about the championship? Because we do have a number of Jamaican internationals that are plying their trade within the championship. Specifically, we have some in the academy at Middlesbrough, yes. Sheffield United, yes. Luton Town, you know who is at Luton Town? Amari Bell. That's right. Amari Bell is at Luton Town. And look, Preston North End is on 56 points. That's only 5 points below the playoffs, with roughly 7 games to go. Still a grand chance. 7 games to go, 5 points off the playoffs. I'm sure Preston will not be giving up the push as well. All right. What's happening at the foot of the table? Huddersfield Town, Blackpool, Wigan Athletic, a little bit of danger. But why am I stressing the point in relation to Luton Town? Well, you saw a photo of Amari Bell within the thumbnail, right? Well, as it stands, Luton Town will be heading to the playoffs. And what does that mean when they head to the playoffs? Heading to the playoffs means a deeper season. And what does that mean? It means that the playoffs will be within the first week of June. You understand what I'm saying? So the UEFA Europa Conference League, which includes Mikel Antonio, first week of June. And then you factor in the point about Amari Bell playing in the EFL Championship playoffs, first week of June. Are there any other Reggae Boys that could be within this sort of situation? Well, to answer your question, yes. And I'll explain in relation to that matter in particular. Let's talk about another player, a player that has been a Reggae Boy for over, well, you could say almost 11 years now. And who is that individual at this point in time? Who is that person that has been a Reggae Boy for almost 11 years now? Well, that individual is none other than Adrian Joseph Mariappa. As we know, Adrian Mariappa joined Salford City quite recently. Salford City right now, 7th within the table. 7th. As it stands, they're heading to the playoffs. As things stands, they're heading to the playoffs. Jamil Matat Walsall, mid-table, 50 points, 13 points off the playoffs with 7 games to go. Tough, but I'm sure they'll give it a go. And then you go to the foot of the table. Crawley Town just 2 points above the drop zone. So Salford City, which has Adrian Mariappa on their roster, advances to the League Two playoffs. That means an extended season as well. What does that mean in particular? Well, that means quite simply that Adrian Mariappa and Salford City would be involved in the League Two playoffs, potentially going up to the first week of June. Yep, that is right. The first week of June. So we mentioned Mikel Antonio, West Ham United. We mentioned Amari Bell, Luton Town, and we also mentioned Adrian Mariappa at Salford City. Those are 3 Jamaican internationals that could be an option up until the first week of June for their respective clubs as well. That's right. Deep runs within the competition. Deep runs within the competition as well. So those are 3 individuals that would be involved. And why is this something that we should speak about? Why is this important? Well, the truth is that time that they would be in the UEFA Europa Conference League final, League Two playoffs final, Championship playoff final, could be time that they could be within a national camp in preparation for the Gold Cup, which means they wouldn't get the full 7 days, 10 days together as a unit, because after that playoff final or Europa Conference League final, it'll mean celebration for a day, granted that they go on and win those competitions, and it will mean a day of recuperation and then a travel day, and then as you quint, it's 3 days before the first game of the tournament itself. So that is what we have to bear in mind there. The time frame for our players that apply their trade at clubs that are competing for spots for promotion and also for trophies, it means a longer and deeper season for them as well. So we can factor in this. Mikel Antonio, Adrian Mariappa, Amari Bell, those are individuals to keep a close eye upon from that standpoint. And I know you're wondering, what about the FA Cup, Simon? Because the FA Cup final is on June 3, right? Yeah, the FA Cup final is June 3, but personally, Levi Colwill will be a player that applies his trade with England under 21s for now. Taylor Richards is somebody that will be in and around the setup. I'm sure he'll be at Queen's Park Rangers for the rest of the season as well, but I know there's an option for him to extend his deal a further year as well. And then you look at Sheffield United as well, and then you think about Jaden Bogle, Wes Foderingham. I'm not sure, but what I will say is that yes, you do have deep competitions for these sorts of individuals. What about in North America as well? Because you have deep competitions as well. So the quarterfinals itself, and I'll bring it up on your screen right now so that everybody's aware. And I see the comments coming in, and I will be answering the comments for you guys in just a few. On the screen right now, you see the CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinals. Javane Brown and the Vancouver Whitecaps, they face LAFC. Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, and Philadelphia Union will face Atlas. Quarterfinals are in April. All right. 2-legged, home and away. Okay. Home and away, so that you're fully aware about it. Good. So I'm glad that you're able to process that in particular. And when is the final of the CONCACAF Champions League? June 4. So not only players apply their trade in England, but also those individuals apply their trade in North America as well. Damian Lowe, Andre Blake, Javane Brown. Those three are the three Jamaican internationals that remain within the CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinals. And then when you look at things from the European standpoint, Mikel Antonio, Adrian Mariappa, Amari Bell. And guess what? There could be others depending on form of the respective clubs as well. So I wanted to draw that to your attention, folks, because I wanted you to be aware about our Jamaican internationals that will have deep runs with their competitions, with their clubs. So there's things that we're going to have to bear in mind. After that extended run, which involves trying to win a trophy or promotion, there will be a degree of euphoria after they win that trophy. And after that, they're going to need time for a bit of rehab, rest, before coming on to international duty for the Gold Cup itself. That's going to be extremely critical. And once that can be achieved, then everything else will fall into place. The appropriate time given for rest, traveling across the Atlantic to the States for the Gold Cup, and then we'll be ready to go for the Gold Cup itself. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments, shall we? Alrighty. Let's take some of the comments. The Truth and More says, big up Simon. Question, is Mason Holgate interested? Well, as you guys know, Talawa TV did an interview with Mason Holgate, and he's requested that he needed some time to make his decision on that matter. Mr. United says, hey Simon, glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United, and the Reds go marching on, on. Welcome to Old Trafford, it's the theatre of dreams. Shamar Walker says, Simon, ranking order Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, in order of who I like. Tottenham, and I don't really care for Chelsea and Arsenal, to be honest with you. Leonard Evans says, big up Simon. Big up Leonard, how are you doing? I agree that depth is incredibly important. Hola María Victoria Céspedes Ortiz, buenas noches a todo el mundo y las personas en Chile ahora. Chile 2, Uruguay 0, 3 puntos para lugar. 3 vamos Chile contra Colombia y Ecuador para la clasificación a la falsa final al Mundial de Perú. Sí, sub 17, ¿no? Sí. Stefan writes, Simon, bless up, hope all is well. Yep, I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing? I hope you are doing okay as well. Se viene la previa Brasil contra Colombia. Este partido también transmite la Copa Sudamericana Sub-17, 20, 23. Sí, entiendo, mi amigo. Chelsea Davis says, can't wait for a Jamaican player to sign for Bayern Munich, a club that really builds players. Bayern Munich. There has been a Jamaican that has signed for Bayern Munich before. Kevon Atkinson. So I think the situation with age was what stopped him from performing for the Bavarians, but big up to Craig Butler for the work that he did with Kevon Sharkey Atkinson. Lanza Blake says, checking in, big up Reggae Boyz family. Lanza Blake, how are you doing, sir? You're doing good. What happened for Gray? Nothing happened to Gray. Gray is okay. Gray is doing his thing. Gray is playing for Everton Football Club. Gray is 26 years old. He's going to be 27 years old in June. Yeah, he's going to be 27 in June. And that's where things are at the moment for Damari Gray. He needs a Jamaican passport. This season, 6 goals in 30 appearances in all competitions. So that's a goal every 5 games based on those numbers. Oh, and do you know that Damari Gray is a Premier League winner? Yeah, he played 12 games for Leicester City when they won the Premier League title in 2015, 2016. Yeah. Yeah, I just answered the question. BM Simon, what's up, bro? Did Atkinson really sign for Bayern Munich? Kenny Alvarez? Yes, he did sign, but the reason why we never saw him deck out for the Bavarians is because of the situation of age. So that is the situation there. And Romario McKnight did sign for Lille in France, but again, down to the situation of age. And remember, these individuals are not EU. These are non-EU players. So the process is a little bit more difficult. I know, guys, having a Jamaican passport, it's not the easiest road, depending on where you're going, because there's very few countries in Europe where you can go and don't need a visa for that country with a Jamaican passport. You can travel to Russia without a Russian visa with a Jamaican passport, and you can travel to Serbia with a Jamaican passport without a Serbian visa. So Russia and Serbia, those are two countries in Europe where you can travel to without a visa for that respective country. Singapore, you don't need a Singaporean visa with a Jamaican passport. Hong Kong is the same as well. And there's a few other countries within the Pacific Islands and also in Asia specifically where you don't need a visa for those respective countries. If you guys want more information as it relates to specific countries that you would need a visa for, then we're more than happy to discuss that. Damari Gray, same. The academies like Phoenix Academy, we are starting to see more academies of the nature pop up on the island. Ballers with Andrew Edwards, you have Vallejo, Fabian Davis, you have Exodus, Andrew Edwards, you have Norfolk Strikers, you have Benders, you have Kingston Football Academy with Eric Rademacher and Stefan Hausen. So little by little, it's popping up. It's happening. And guess what? Kingston Football Academy are going to Netherlands, and they're doing their utmost best to create an alliance with clubs that apply their trade in the Eredivisie. BM says, I'm curious though, if Atkinson was that good, how is he stuck in Malta? That's a good question, sir. That is a good question. I'm not sure the answer to that question in particular. I don't know the answer to that question. Some persons, it's about comfort, decent wages, and you're doing your thing. But I don't have the answer to that question, to be honest with you. I don't. But yeah, I've seen Atkinson play, and he is a good finisher. He's a good finisher, and I'm disappointed that he wasn't like 18 or 19 when Bayern Munich signed him, but it's okay. It's okay. We will produce more gems in the future. I'm supremely confident about that. I'd love to show you a video of a goalkeeper, but I'll do that another day. But you can look out for this 10-year-old that is coming through. His name is Levi Clark. He's 10 years old, and he's progressing nicely. Okay? So I want you to pay close attention to him. He's at Emmanuel Christian Academy right now, playing really good as a goalkeeper. Positioning-wise, very smart. And bearing in mind, this used to be a centre forward, but he's moved himself from being a centre forward to a goalkeeper, learning his craft well, progressing nicely. And remember the name, Levi Clark. All right? And I'll provide updates as the journey progresses for him. But he's 10 years old, getting tall, and great shot stopper. One of these days, what I'm going to do is post a picture or video that you're fully aware about him and the work that he's done. Big up the boss, Simon himself. Enough love and respect for doing the best for our country. Thank you very much, Know Yourself. I appreciate it. Everything will fall into place in time. Thank you. I appreciate it. Grande portero de Chile sub-17. Yeah, I didn't say he was blowing up the league. I just said he's a good finisher. Romario Ronaldo says, Simon, we have a nice little gem named Zidane Campbell. I've heard the name as well, and I've seen a few, and I'm excited to see what is happening in the future for him. ¿Cómo se llama el portero sub 17 Chile? El torneo? No sé. It's a pity private academies are doing what clubs in Jamaica should have been doing decades ago. So, I don't know if I'd call it private academies, but academies. Yeah, this is something that should be the priority of clubs moving forward. Now, Harborview has been doing a good job. Remember, their under-10s team went to Italy not too long ago. They took on Manchester United and Tottenham, and we also had Cavalier go to the Cayman Airways Youth Cup, beat Tottenham, beat Gillingham, took on Houston Dynamo and LA Galaxy, and did quite well. And we also had Cavalier went to the Gothia Cup 2018, finished second. You know what I'm saying? They went to Spain as well and competed brilliantly as well. When you're bearing in mind individuals such as Cunningham, such as Busy Atkinson, Jadine White, and others have come through the system as well. You know? Honestly, Chris, I don't remember the name of our contract. If it was a pre-contract or if it was an academy contract, I'm not sure which one of the two. Kahim Paris is exciting. He is doing all the right things. And we saw him being involved in terms of a call-up for the game against Mexico. I'm delighted that he was. Extremely. Dynamo Kiev, remember that he signed a 4-year deal and he has an extension to the option to extend it a further year. So he has a deal until 2026, but he has the option to extend it a further year until 2027. So he will be a Dynamo Kiev player for the foreseeable future, getting minutes, getting playing time, and he's part of a club that has a tremendous history of playing not only youth players, but also a club that has competed well in European competition, European Cup Winners' Cup, European Super Cup, a club that has won trophies, competed, and been a place that has drove the fear of God into opposition teams. 16-time Ukrainian Premier League winners, 13 European Cups, 9 Ukrainian Super Cups, 2 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, 1 UEFA Super Cup as well. Soviet Top League winner 13 times, or Soviet Cup 9 times, Soviet Super Cup 3 times, Cup of the Ukrainian SSR 7 times, champion of the Proletarian Sports Society Dynamo on 3 occasions as well. A club littered with trophies. Golas de Cambiesa de Chile número 3, Roman. Yes, I'm sure a contract was signed in 2010. Yes. I think the football clubs lack the necessary education for what it takes to be successful. Football clubs that builds professional football players. Clubs. Education. I wouldn't put it down to the education. Research, preparation, 2 persons from the club going overseas, going to the Milk Cup, going to the tournament, Toulon in France, coming back, making a presentation of what they saw and what can be done to implement things in Jamaica. That is critical. That is important. And that is something that can be done as well. 2 plane tickets, accommodation, go to the Milk Cup, go to the Toulon tournament, go to the Under-17 World Cup or Under-20 World Cup and make notes. Truth and More did a What is the Deal on This Person in 2021. So if you haven't already, check out that video. And if you haven't already, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. The Truth and More says, we need Gray, Holgate, and Arch, and probably Rico Henry. You're not confident about the left-back options? I like the left-back option when you're bearing in mind Lembe Kisa and Greg Lee and also Amari Bell, Taxi. Are you surprised the transfer fee was only 1 million euros? Dynamo is a rich club and Paris is a young player with international caps. Am I surprised the transfer fee was only 1 million euros? No. No, I'm not surprised it was that fee. Should have been more. In my head, I was thinking 1.5. So 1 million. Okay, cool. I'm not bogged down by the numbers of the transfer fee. I really am not, but I know for sure the next club that Kahim goes from here, most likely for me, I think Western Europe. Without that might be Germany, France, Spain, Portugal, England. The next club for me, for Paris, has to be double that. Yeah. So that's what I say there. Know yourself. Here's the situation. Knowledge is power, as you know, and it's about the information in relation to the matter of doing research, primary and secondary research, qualitative research and quantitative research as well. And that comes by putting in some hard work. Simon, can you give us any updates on your possible players the coach is interested in? So guys, remember to hit the like button, and after hitting the like button, you hit the subscribe button as well. And after you do that, use the super chat feature to communicate with me as well. All right, guys? So use the super chat feature and super thanks and stickers to ask any questions that you have in relation to Jamaican football. All right, guys? Super chat, super thanks, super stickers to ask all the questions that you have in relation to Jamaican football. All right. As you guys know, I've put in a lot of hard work into this. This is 7 years now, and you guys know my credentials already. I'm the youngest person to receive a Prime Minister's Youth Award in sports analysis, specifically football. I've been the CONCACAF Panel of Analysts 2017 to present in the selection process for the CONCACAF Player of the Year. So you guys know already my credentials. You guys know I speak 5 languages already. So you guys know that I know exactly what I'm speaking about. So again, go right again, use the super chat feature, use the super chat, super thanks, so that you can show your support to the channel and show that you appreciate the work that has been done to give you the information that is accurate, reliable, credible, and also positive in relation to Jamaican football. Excellent, because he's always playing right back at Wolves. So honestly, now I don't see my game playing left back for every article I read. It says Wolves right back. He can operate in both positions. That is Dexter Lambiki. So he can operate in both positions. So yeah. Simon, we have one top left back, and that is Bell. I rate Greg Lee highly, so I wouldn't say one. Greg Lee is a talented left back as well. And I disagree that we only have one good right back. We have more than one good right back. More than one. We have Javane Brown. And who knows in the future? Many others that could follow as well. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for what lies ahead, because there are plenty more that you can see that will be involved in the future. Just give it a bit of time and it will come. All right. Stay tuned for all the updates and it will come. All right. So something for you to look forward to and look out for. Right? Right. Good. So with that being said, let's see what else you guys are saying within the comments. Dishon Bernard is a good player, a very good player. His documents have to be submitted, and once that is submitted and all is well, the situation in relation to Johnson Clark Harris, he has a few more steps to go, and then his documents submitted. We know the situation already with Keita Taylor-Hart and Malik Mothersill, who also has arranged an appointment with the Jamaican High Commission as well. We need to go after good young prospects. Look, truth and more. You're preaching to the choir. I know exactly what you're referring to. And it's no secret that we should have the creme de la creme as well. It's going to take time. But yes, you're right. And don't worry, it will come. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. That's it. Only a matter of when. All right. Malik is a talented player. Had a discussion with his father, and his father says that Malik is excited. And if you guys haven't already, do check out the interview that was done with Malik Mothersill. Okay. Check out the interview that was done with Malik Mothersill so you can get a little bit more of an insight into him and other players. Okay, good. So you guys can let me know. That's a good question, Kima Wallace. Now, you know, Kima Wallace had a family emergency after the World Cup. Something happened to his accommodation or a family member. As you know, there was a situation that he had to deal with after that. But from a footballing standpoint, nothing much. Nothing much from him. Nothing much from Patrick Palmer. Nothing much from Quante Abertil-Smith. Not a lot from them at all. You know who did progress to be a professional football player? That was Sean-Claude Lawson. And Sean-Claude Lawson, as you know, not only played at the World Cup, but he also played within the USL and also the Canadian Premier League as well with Atletico Ottawa. And as we know, last season, Atletico Ottawa actually won the Canadian Premier League. Right now, playing for Simcoe County Rovers in League One, Ontario. That's where he's playing right now. And, you know, on a women's standpoint, we've had Yasmin Jameson play for them as well. So, yeah. She's 25 and she'll be 26 next year. Everybody, the truth and more. Everybody. Do you think Burstow is on the watch list the same with Silco? Like I said, guys, you can show your support for the channel by showing your love with the super chats, and after using the super chats, you can show your super thanks, super stickers to show your hard work. You know, should appreciate the hard work on the channel to give everything positive in relation to Jamaican football. All right, guys, so that is something that you can do to ensure that your questions, your comments, and your statements are highlighted on this platform in particular. All right, so that's something for you guys to make special note about. All right, good. So hopefully you guys are aware of that. I understand. Yeah, Kima Wallace, you know, remember O'Shane Jenkins, remember Romario Jones, Romario Williams, you know, Pavi playing in the States, Anthony Walker, Giovanni Brown, we know Giovanni Brown already, Omar Holness, Cardell Benbow, Zalana Barnes, Andre L.A. Lewis, Nico Campbell, Odine Clark, Richard Trench, Jamal Cunningham, Troy Mupen, quite a squad. Yes, I do know Elijah Dixon Bonner at QPR. I do know him, yes. Good player. Very good player, actually. Do you know Rika Richards at West Bromwich Albion? Okay, cool. Cool breeds. But yes, I know about Elijah. Elijah was at Liverpool, born in London. Was in Liverpool's academy a couple of years, but before that, he started at Arsenal in the under-9s thereabouts, made the progression, represented England at the under-16 and also the under-17 championship as well. And believe it or not, he's actually played for Liverpool's first team as well. He played for Liverpool in the League Cup in the COVID season, 1920, and 21-22 season he played twice. He played in the League Cup and also played within the FA Cup as well. And now he's at Queen's Park Rangers. So yes, I do know who Elijah Dixon Bonner is. I do. Yes, Marlon Nelson. I do know who he is. Absolutely. Do you know him? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you know who he is as well. Good player. And I'm excited to see what's his name. Yes, sir. Harvey Blair, Reese Williams. Yep, Merseyside is quite an interesting place, you know. Did you guys know that in Liverpool you have a place that is known as Jamaica Street? Yep, you have a place. You have a place in Liverpool that is called Jamaica Street. Yep. Come on, guys, hit the like button. It's almost 100 of you guys watching and less than 50 likes. Come on, guys, hit the like button now, now, now. You guys can do better than that. You guys could do way better than that. All right? So hit the like button now, now, now. Okay? Like right now. Yeah, hit the like button right now. Okay? Jermaine Chambers says, up family, just got home, so I'm up now. Okay, very nice. Okay. Up family, just home. You just came home from work. That's what I guess you're trying to say. Okay. All right. Well, to catch you up on things, you do have some Reggae Boys that are playing their trade in UK and also in North America as well that have competitions that might take them into June. Mikel Antonio, the UEFA Europa Conference League final, Adrian Mariappa League 2 playoffs, and you also have Amari Bell at Luton Town, who could be in the Championship playoff final for promotion to the Premier League. And when you look at North America as well, Javaine Brown at Vancouver Whitecaps, Andre Blake, and also Damien Lowe at the Philadelphia Union, they're in the CONCACAF Champions League. And the final of the CONCACAF Champions League is June 4. And when you bear in mind these players will have competitions and matches leading into the first week of June, it's limited time after that last game, and then after that last game to go into camp for the Gold Cup as well. So we'll have to prepare so that when they come into camp, they get a bit of time to acclimatize, settle in before it's all guns blazing, to get 6 victories to win the Gold Cup, and also, 6 wins to win the Gold Cup, and also rise within the FIFA World Rankings. Marvin Ferran says, hi Simon, what's up? I'm doing good, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Marlon Nelson, I think Dixon Bonner is one for the future. He's a good player, isn't he? Yeah, supremely talented player. Jermaine Chambers says, good luck for we. Yeah, very good player. He is a very good player. No complaints about that at all, because he is a good player. So that's where we are. Yes. That's right. So we've spoken about Elijah Dixon Bonner, we've spoken about Javaine Brown, we've spoken about Damien Lowe, we've spoken about Andre Blake. Quite a bit of individuals that we've had that conversation about. Right? Yeah. Quite a bit. Quite a bit of players. Yep, very much so. Jermaine Chambers says, good look for we. It is a good look. A very good look. And I'm looking forward to what lies ahead. Can't wait. And all should be well. Yep. For sure. Yeah. And how do you guys feel? Sean Dyche is the manager of Everton Football Club. 10 years at Burnley. Spent a season at Watford. Adrian Mariappa said that he was a fun guy to work with, especially in pre-season. Made them run and took them on experiences and expeditions that made them feel, helped with team bonding exercises. And now he's at a club with Ellis Sims, Ben Godfrey, Mason Holgate, Dwight McNeil, Damari Gray. Yeah, I know. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has not been himself since the season that he had before the Euros. That season, 21 goals in 39 appearances for Everton. That's 16 goals in 33 appearances in the league. Last season, 5 goals in 17 appearances in the league. This season, only 1 goal in 11 appearances for the Yorkshireman. Yeah, because he's from Sheffield. And he's always supported Sheffield United. Yep, but now he's at Everton. But he did sign a new contract with Everton not too long ago. Yeah. So he's going to be at the club until the summer of 2025, which means he has another 2 years at the club. But you can start talking or negotiate with other clubs when you have 18 months left on your contract. So, for example, Bonnie Shaw, she has a little over a year left on her contract. So if she could sign for another club, or she might extend her deal at City. I fully expect her to extend her deal at Manchester City. Babe Greathart says, Bless up Simon is a young man that wear the number 10 for Nottingham Forest, eligible to play for Jamaica. Number 10 at Nottingham Forest. It's a good question. Number 10. Morgan Gibbs White, yes, he is eligible to represent Jamaica. Yes, he is. Know yourself, big up yourself. Thank you very much for your love and support. I appreciate it. I hope Coach Room gets. Don't worry. Everything in time. We'll keep doing that. Yes, he can represent Jamaica because he's eligible. So yes, he can because he is eligible. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh yes, he can represent Jamaica because he is eligible to represent Jamaica. Okay? Cool. So hopefully you get that and you understand that completely. Okay? Good. Indeed. Do you guys know that Jesse Lingard has Caribbean heritage? Yep, Jesse Lingard has heritage from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That's right, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So he has Jamaican heritage right there. So yep, that is the situation. That is the situation that we have. That's where we are. We will do a couple more minutes on this live, and then we will say have a good night to all and let you know of more content that will lie ahead tomorrow. Yep. Do I think he's interested? I think he is. I did a video on Reece Nelson, so I encourage you as well to look at that because I did a What is the Deal on Reece Nelson. I also did a What is the Deal on Reece Williams as well, so you can check that out as well. Hit the like button and also subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary for more content. I did a What is the Deal on Reece Williams. I did a What is the Deal on Reece Nelson, Deshaun Bernard, Dante Casanova, Damari Gray, and Taylor Richards, and many others as well. Many other players as well. Many of them. So I encourage you all to watch those videos as well. Give me your thoughts, and then after that, subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. Okay? Hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. Just bing, hit the subscribe button. Jason Gooner says, big up, Simon, big up. Wow, Arsenal just keep on going, eh? Arsenal is just continuing this run. How long will this run for Arsenal continue? We'll see. I know what the questions are. Can Arsenal win the Premier League? When Arsene Wenger left, we know Unai Emery came in. But as soon as Mikel Arteta came in, roughly 18 months later, you could definitely see the work being done in terms of rebuilding the ship. With David Luiz and Aubameyang and others to rebuild the Arsenal house. Many people laughed at what they're doing. Many did. But they didn't get to the Champions League after the 2019-2020 season. 2020-2021 got some reinforcements. They can get a ticket for the Champions League or the Europa League itself. Kept working again, despite a 5-0 loss to City, a 4-0 loss to Liverpool. And then Tottenham at the very last minute came in front of them for the last Champions League spot. And that's why they're in the Europa League this season. But for sure, they'll be playing Champions League football soon. Yep. Got in Gabriel Jesus and others. And the Arsenal house is being rebuilt, and they're pushing very hard to rebuild this ship. We certainly do have good midfielders. Hoping for 9 more games at least. 9 more good games. Arsenal has City to play. Yeah. It's going down to the wire. I don't think City hasn't won 3 titles in a row. Because they won the 2012 season, 2014, 2018 season, and 2019 season. Liverpool won 2020, right? City won 2021. City won 2022. And 2023, it's like they can't win 3 in a row. Like it's only Man United can win three titles in a row, and City can't. Or is the attention swifting in terms of ensuring that the Champions League, the last piece of the pie, is added? You know, Sir Alex Ferguson is one of the greatest managers of all time, and he only won the Champions League twice in almost 3 decades. So sometimes it takes more than just having a good team. Sometimes you need a little bit of fortune. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of fortune. Christopher McKenzie says, up, Simon. Mr. United says, big up, up. I answered this question already. Morgan Gibbs White is surveying his options and thinks he has a chance with England. So, and this is something I've made mention roughly 12 times already. So, that's something for you guys to bear in mind as well. You know what I'm saying, Dave? Good. Mr. United says, yo, Travis. What do you mean, yo? So that's where we are. Reggae Boyz fans, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Continue to stay positive, stay consistent, and hit the like button and subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. All right, guys? Continue to pray for me. Everything else will fall into place. Everything will fall into place. All right, guys? Thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content, guys. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boyz Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boyz Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, Reggae Boyz Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boyz Commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boyz Commentary, subscribe, like, and share. Is that the right order?
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boyz Commentary.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boyz Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.
This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.